Hello YouTube, welcome to my first video. This is kind of weird for me, I've never really done this before, but this is going to be a video on fixing heated gloves, because I'm an idiot and I broke the cable. Introduce you to my lovely machine. I haven't named her yet, but any name suggestions would be fantastic. It is the Zontes ZT125-8A. Yep, I know it's a mouthful. It is a Chinese bike and it is quite a new manufacturer in the UK, but I can assure you the bike quality is absolutely fantastic. Honestly, it hasn't let me down yet. I mean, I've had it for a month. I know you're probably thinking, oh well, you've had it for a month and it hasn't broken down. Oh, big deal. But honestly, I have had a look at the bike quality and it is good. I can easily compare it to something like a Honda CBF. It's a very good bike. So let's get on with the video. What I have going here, I'll actually get the gloves for you quick. This is one hand. They are, I'll probably do a review on them, to be honest. They are fantastic though. What happens is, there is a cable that plugs into here from this cable here. This cable travels along a little voltage divider that goes through and connects directly down below to the battery. It's connected with a 3 amp fuse, and the actual current that the gloves drain are 2.2 amps, so it's fine. You can see it's been split off. What it was connected to was this little attachment here. I don't know if that's going to focus. This is what it was connected to. What happened was I sat down on my seat and I happened to be sitting on my gloves, and as I pulled back, I actually pulled back the wire as well, which took it straight off this here. In this video, what I'm going to be doing is using a new cable that I got, this one here. As you can see, this cable, the new cable, is exactly the same type of fitting, same diameter, everything should work on it. If I get the glove fitting using the new cable, it fits in there very well, so it should work. So pretty much, if you still don't understand, the cable from the bike connected to the battery is going to be connected to the new output, and all I'm going to do first is just wrap them around each other, wrap these two wires around each other and test them and see if the glove does heat up, and if it works then it's fine, and then I will actually solder them and use some heat shrink around them so it actually makes a nice seal. Now I don't want my tank to get scratched, my lovely clean black tank to get scratched, so what I'm going to do is actually put a little old shirt on there. I'm going to do the soldering on here so I don't, you know, damage the tank in any way. The reason I'm doing it like this is because I can't actually move this cable, because it's actually quite a lot of hassle to put it back in. This is how it's all going down. An extension lead connected up to that plug up there. This is the workshop, by the way. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to strip the wires back. I don't have any wire strippers with me at the moment, so I'm just going to use the soldering iron to just melt the plastic off. What I'm doing is going around it like that, and once that's done you can actually just rip it off. So I just pull that off with my teeth and it's stripped back pretty well. And I'll do the same thing here. Get you in on the action. This is too exciting. Look at all that, look at that. So as you can see, I'm just going around it until it's split from the other end of the wire. Blow it to cool it down because you don't want to burn your mouth. Then pull it off with your teeth. And there you are, beautiful. Now, I'm going to wipe the soldering iron with this little thing so there's no plastic left on it.
So what I'm basically doing here is tinning the wires. and the reason I'm doing that is because it will be a lot easier to connect both wires together if they're both tinned. You'll see exactly what I mean in a second. What I'm showing you here is one wire tinned and one wire untinned. You can see the difference because one is silver and one isn't. I'm just tinning the other one over here. Right, as you can see here, I'm just adding a little bit more solder, and I'm starting to tin the other part of the wire that I'm going to be connecting. As I said at the beginning, if you tin both sides of the wires that you're connecting, when you put the iron on them for the first time, they'll join straight away. Now, this is just another close-up of the two wires, one tinned and one not tinned. So as you can see, both sides of the wires at the moment are tinned. Everything is tinned. What I'm going to do is actually solder them so they're both facing the same direction, and I'm going to position the wire so when you pull on it, it won't actually directly be pulling on what you've just soldered. It will actually just be pulling on the wire itself instead of what you've connected it to. If that makes any sense at all, you'll see what I mean when I do it. I've just soldered it together and I've just touched it really, and it's on there, it's not moving anywhere. Here's a close-up of the two wires. Now I'm going to be doing exactly the same to the other wire. All I have to do is put them together and position them so they're kind of going into each other, and all I have to do is touch them with the iron, and that's all it needs. They will essentially merge into each other. This is the final product where they're both soldered together, and trust me, they are not coming off. Now hopefully you can see why I've done it like this.
So here we are, this is the finished result. It looks a bit tacky right now, but I guarantee if you pull that, it's not going to split the bonds that are in there. Because of the way I've done it like this. If I just did it a normal, connected straight and then tape over it, you could definitely pull those off pretty easily, but because I've wrapped it around up like that, you're not pulling on them, you're pulling on the cable directly, so it's not going to affect it. So that's pretty much it done, and it works fine. Come on, focus, focus! It's trying so hard. Focus.